know, but yeah, I'm in good hands now. So
good. So, okay, you are 20. How many shows did you do between? You did a show every year. Did you win every show between the time you started and the time you did the nationals? Were they all, or how many losses did you take in that time?
oh yeah, plenty of losses. So I did my first one when I was 20. That was just a small local show. It wasn't even like an NPC show. It was recognized by the
Yeah.
NPC. It was just a small college show. The second show I did
Did you
was
win the?
collegiate.
Did you win the first one?
Yeah, the overall, the heavyweight
Okay.
and the overall. Yeah.
Second one.
Second show I did collegiate nationals, and I took second place in the heavyweights to Cody Montgomery that year. He won the teen and collegiate nationals. The next year, I decided to try North Americans. I was 22. That was 2015. I believe Russ Allen won the super heavies that year. I took 8th place. It was a really strong lineup. There was like 32 guys in the supers.
How does 8th place affect you when you've already taken a first and a second, and then you walk up and you take 8th? Are you seriously affected, or are you like, this is the big leagues and it's okay?
You know what? I was okay with it because it's a whole new level, and it was such a deep lineup. I kind of justified it. Like, well, I was in the top third, like top quarter of the total number of guys, and most of these guys have been doing it for years. You know, like the average age was, you know, probably 30 some or whatever for these guys, and there were all kinds of names that are, you know, big now in that lineup. So I wasn't too bummed about it. I was just, you know, I was happy again to bring my best, and I had a lot of fun at that show. And
so you just so you just got back to work. What was after that?
Yeah. So yeah, that said, after that first North American experience in 2016, I decided, okay, I'm gonna dial it back a little bit. Choose a show that's challenging, but, you know, realistically enough for me to win. So I decided to do the Mr. Pittsburgh contest, you know, which is a stone's throw away from where I lived. You know, I was lucky enough to live in the Pittsburgh area, which is a pretty solid hub, you know, for bodybuilding. You got the Manions and Udit and all these big shows here. So I won the closed overall Pittsburgh. So I won the title of Mr. Pittsburgh, and I lost in the open heavyweights. Yeah, because they didn't have supers at that show. It was like 200 whatever and up was just heavyweight. They didn't have super. I lost to Seth Shaw. He won that class, and he lost the overall to like the light heavy or something. So I did well. It was a good outing for me. I was happy to have that title. And then ironically enough, the next year, 2017, I went back to North Americans, and I took second place there, and I lost to Seth Shaw again. He did that show, and he won the overall, and he won his pro card. But it was all good because I was like, okay, I'm right there. Like I know I can do this. I know I can turn pro. So 2018, I did North Americans again, you know, naturally. So it's local. I don't have to fly or travel anywhere crazy. It's kind of like a ready-made pro qualifier right in my backyard. Anyways, I took third in a tough lineup. Ron Gordon won the class, the supers. Cade Zook, my buddy Cade, he looked phenomenal. He took second. So Ron, he ended up winning the overall and the, I believe, Masters 35 and over as well. That prep, I wasn't, for whatever reason, I wasn't quite conditioned enough. I put on a lot of size between the previous year and then, and it didn't help. I was a little under the weather. I got sick like a couple days prior to the show, and I mean, you know, that doesn't do anything good for you. You hold water, and I was sweaty on stage, and my tan was streaking, and you know, so that was a botch.
What came after that one?
USA's.
That was the one.
Yeah, 2019. I decided you know, let's mix it up. Let's go to Vegas and compete. You know, see if that judging panel likes me any, and turn it into a little mini vacation in Vegas after the show. Why not? You know, yeah, and you know, the rest is history.
So you got the pro card. When did you sign on?
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.